I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This 1990 Yamaha C3 was just completed here in the shop, and it is gorgeous. I've sold I don't know how many C3s over the years, and they're just awesome. It's one of the staples that I try to always have. Whenever I find one, I always just go for it because they're so popular. And for good reason. They're so good. Yamaha obviously is a very, very well-known name, very trustworthy, and a lot of people just have great confidence, and not to mention they're great pianos. They sound great, they play well, and they last a long time. Now, that said, 1990, any piano, including Yamaha, needs refurbishing by, what is that, 30 years. Even a piano that was a 2000 or 1995 would need refurbishing. Before that, it might be, if it's only 10 years old, it might be overkill, but by 1990, definitely. And we've done that on this piano entirely. So what that entails, the vast majority of the work is on the guts, but that said, we did totally refinish this piano. So it's in absolutely beautiful condition. Oh, a little dusty. Absolutely beautiful condition on the exterior. Let's see that. It's just gorgeous. And part of that is polishing all of the hardware, making it look amazing. 6'1". I've worked on not only lots of Yamahas in the shop, but I've also worked on many of them in people's homes as well. Like I said, they're just super solid, super popular. A lot of them are in piano teachers' homes. This is a common choice for a serious piano teacher. Is the C3. I'm just going to pull out the action and talk about some of the things that we do when we refurbish the piano. So really old pianos, beyond maybe 70, 80 years old, they need to be rebuilt. And by rebuilt, and so the distinction between rebuilt and refurbished, like this one, is that on a rebuilt piano, we'll replace the strings and replace hammers and dampers and major components that are just totally worn out. And these are the parts of the piano that really take a major beating. You can imagine the hammers; they're just pounding over the years into the strings. And so after a long time, they just need to be replaced. Whereas these, we've reshaped them to return them to this rounded shape. We've lubricated the action and regulated the action. So you can see, like here, for example, that hammer goes up to that point, and then there's a little pop. And those are all, see how they're all at exactly the same point. I mean, that's well, it's a crucial relationship between that height that you saw there and the string. So a properly regulated piano like this one will be very nuanced, very easy to play, pretty much back to how it was when it was brand new. Of course, it's impossible to get a piano absolutely brand new, but we can get pretty close. And that's how I would characterize this one. So I think the reason, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, that we've sold so many C3s, I think that reason is because we can get them so close to brand new, and yet price-wise we are well under half. We're actually close to a third the price of a brand new C3. So is a brand new C3 better than a 1990 C3 that's been rebuilt by a competent shop? Yeah, brand new one is probably better, but is it worth triple the price? I don't know, maybe to some people, definitely not to me. you know, I might maybe pay a couple $1,000s more for it, but definitely not triple the price. So I think that's the only, I don't really know the reason why we've sold so many of these C3s. That seems to be the logical reason to me. That sounds great. That's a typical Yamaha tone. Just, I mean, bright and clear and powerful, and yet even with that bright poppiness, you're not losing richness, which is a lot of times the case. Sometimes it feels like a trade-off, that if you want it bright, then you lose that richness, and conversely, if you want that rich warmth, you lack the power and that bright. Well, yeah. But anyway, great piano, love it. And as far as longevity, no question in my mind, this piano is going to last many decades. Of course, like any other piano, it's going to need to be refurbished again in 20 to 25 years. But that's the case with every piano. But even after that, it still has a long life left in it. Come check it out, see what you think. The address here is 1497 South State Street in Orem, and the website is brighamlarsonpianos.com. Thanks for watching.